Hi folks, and welcome to Operator's Manual. Today, we're going to go over the installation of our UTG Pro Made in the USA Super Slim Free Float Rail System. Let's get right down to business. For this video, we will be using MTU 004SS, which is our 9-inch mid-length rail system. It is important to mention that our current lineup of free-floated Super Slim rails will follow the same basic installation procedures. Before beginning any work on your firearm, make sure it is unloaded by removing the magazine and examining the chamber. Make sure to follow all firearm handling safety procedures while working on your firearm. Prepare your workspace and necessary materials shown here. These items are essential for a safe and proper installation. We will begin by removing the existing handguard. Use a handguard removal tool to pull back the delta ring. At this point, the handguard covers should be easily removable. Now, using the takedown pins, separate the upper and lower receiver. Remove the bolt carrier group and charging handle from the upper receiver. Now, we'll remove the front sight gas block. For this, first place your barrel securely on a well-padded flat surface. Then, using a punch and a hammer, remove the two pins at the bottom of the front sight gas block. Place your upper receiver and barrel in the AR vise block as shown and carefully tighten the vise until the upper receiver is secure. Remove the muzzle device by turning it counterclockwise using your armorer's wrench. Remove the front sight gas block and gas tube assembly. Also remove the front handguard cap. Loosen the barrel nut by turning it counterclockwise using your AR armorer's wrench. Remove the original barrel nut with the delta ring assembly. Now we are ready for the handguard installation. Fit the proprietary barrel nut on the threaded upper receiver and hand tighten. Remove the warning sticker and read carefully, as it contains important information in regard to mounting the barrel nut. At this point, you'll need to check the alignment between the handguard rail and the barrel nut. Place your handguard over the barrel nut, making sure the threaded holes in the handguard align with the slots in the barrel nut. In the rare event that they are misaligned, you will need to remove the barrel nut and add the appropriate number of included spacers to achieve alignment. Now, we can tighten down the barrel nut. For this step, it is best to use a torque wrench. Connect the included barrel nut wrench to the torque wrench and place it in the second slot of the barrel nut closest to the receiver. Do not use the first slot, as this will damage the barrel nut. Using smooth and steady pressure, securely tighten the barrel nut with 35 foot-pounds of torque. You may need to apply further pressure in a later step, so in this instance do not exceed 35 foot-pounds of torque. Now slide the locking ring into the barrel nut. Make sure the alignment slot of the locking ring is facing upward. Make sure none of the 6 threaded screw holes on the locking ring are blocked by the barrel nut. If they are blocked, you may need to further tighten your barrel nut until the 6 screw holes are fully visible. Under no circumstances should you exceed 60 foot-pounds of torque when tightening the barrel nut. Now this is the point in the installation where you need to install your low-profile gas block if you plan on using one. Reference your owner's manual for proper installation, as each is unique in its own way. Carefully slide the handguard over the barrel nut assembly. Make sure that the top of the receiver and handguard align with one another. There should be little to no gap here. If you lose the alignment of the locking ring during this step, use the supplied Allen wrench to straighten it out. Once you achieve the proper alignment of the threaded holes on the locking ring to those on the handguard rail, the final step is to use 6 of the locking screws to securely lock the handguard to the barrel nut or locking ring assembly. Apply about 25 inch-pounds of torque to secure the screws. If you are using a standard gas block system, reinstall the gas tube and the gas block. The installation of your super slim free float handguard is now complete. At this stage, you can attach the Picatinny rail sections onto your super slim handguard. Now to the fun part, off to the range.